I love racing around the house. I think overall Livonia is probably my favorite place. It's because I grew up there and raced there with my dad for years, and that's where I drove my first race in a car. And it's probably my favorite, most special place to me. But as far as getting out and going to racetracks, that Tri-County up there at Ray's place, it's definitely, I think it's one of the raciest places in the South. And there's some other good ones too. We really like anywhere that gets. Actually, Charlotte, we went up there and run that fuel race the other week, and I think it's. I wish they raced there more. I believe that's one of the premier facilities in the country.
Gotcha.
Really, I know it is facility-wise, but racetrack surface-wise, it was just awesome. It's a shame you only get to run on it, once or twice a year. But it's definitely anywhere that gets slow and slick, and you can drive straight and race side by side. I like racing anywhere like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, and of course, I have to say, I have seen you in your career where you have been on your highest of highs like you are now, winning at Lawrence County, doing what you're doing at Livonia and other places, and then I've seen you in your lowest of lows. I remember there was a stretch, I want to say it was 3-4 years ago, Kenny, where you were just popping motors left and right, and obviously you're frustrated, and the teams are frustrated, and you're aggravated, and it's just, there were times where you were in contention to do good and a tire go down or a lap car get into you and take you out, not of your doing. And but how do you get that mindset of just not giving up, just continuing to stay the course and to have the success like you got at Lawrence County Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think you just got to be hard-headed and have people around you that support you and believe in you and don't let you give up. You know what I mean? It's really easy to get down on yourself, especially we was talking about the Southern Nationals earlier. I think the first year I run Super was 2014. Right. And that was one thing I wanted to do. I said, I don't care what else we do this year. I want to run that 2 weeks. And you think you're prepared, So we got one motor, and it's like a 415 or something, so we don't nearly have enough motor, but we go like this. We don't run bad, but we just outmotored. Go to 411, I hit the wall. I can't remember where else. I think I went to Modoc. I blowed a tire running the top 10.
Right.
Went to Swainsboro, got in a wreck in the heat race and tore the car up, missed the show, went to scrubbing and the motor broke. So it just seems impossible, like you ain't never go. So we just decided to come home because we didn't have anything left, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you get all that time and money invested in it, and it just, it's like heartbreaking when it goes that way.
And what a lot of people don't realize, Kenny, is whenever you run one of those summer series events for 2 weeks, you pretty much try to prepare to travel for the best. You try to have your primary car. You might try to have a backup car if you got one, if you're lucky. You try to have engine. You try to have transmission. You try to have parts, tires, everything that you need to not have to go back home.
Oh, yeah. I've been fortunate enough, kind of since then, I kind of get in a different mindset where, because there was a time when I thought, all right, there's somebody having a race that I can get to, I got to go.
Right.
But sometimes you got to kind of pick and choose a little better and decide which racetracks and which places suit your equipment and some of that a little more, and rather than just running yourself ragged trying to race as much as possible. Sometimes if you just kind of settle down and pick and choose your places better, it'll pay dividends for you in the long run. I think that's something that only experience can gain. You know what I mean? I don't think you can, when you go into it with your mind set on, we're going to do this, then it sometimes you get it's like blind faith.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, Kenny, our time has grown short, my friend. Congratulations to you on your big, big win at Lawrence County. Thank you for being on Finish Line. Thank out your sponsors on that car number 1C.
I want to thank my family first, my wife, my little girl. They're the best things ever happened to me. And my mom and dad, they supported me for 20, however many years we've been racing, my grandparents. And just, like I said, Dwayne Frady, been driving for him and all his crew and help. And sponsors, All K Electric, Colin Signs, all my customers, of course. Car we run at Lawrence, there was a Rocket XR1. It was great. GW Performance. Integra Shocks, RC Performance Transmissions, Scrap Money Recycling, Athens Auto Wrecking, Collins Auto Salvage, Schoenfeld, Schaefer's Oil. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. I know I need to mention Copeman Farms,
right.
Purdue Paint and Body, Direct Technologies, and Peach State Medical Transport. I think it covered pretty much all of them.
There you go.
If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I appreciate everybody's support.
Well, Kenny, thank you so much for being on Finish Line. Continued success, buddy, and I'll see you at a racetrack very soon, my friend.
Man, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No problem. The real rapper, Kenny Collins. Big win, of course, at Lawrence County Speedway. Getting his thoughts here on Finish Line, of course, as he gets ready for another big weekend of racing. Looks like he's going to be at Tri-County Speedway in Brasstown, North Carolina, and also at Livonia Speedway, where that track has a bounty against him. And it's good to hear so many great things about the real rapper, Kenny Collins, and his successes going on in 2019. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we're going to go to somewhere, I believe, in West Virginia. We're going to speak to Ernie Shelton, the longtime promoter, the man behind the race that is this weekend's 43rd running of the USA 100. Back in a moment. Okay. All right. Everybody stand by here. We're going to actually go back. Okay. Well, we're ready now. Let's do it.
All About Wraps strives to offer our clients with fast, affordable service with wraps starting at only $500. From go-karts to national touring teams and everything in between. Late models, modifieds, sprint cars, midgets, asphalt cars, and we'll even decal your helmets. Wraps, design services, and promotions. Everything we offer at All About Wraps. Contact us today to see what we can do for your team. Give us a call, 410-903-3302. Email us at allaboutraps@hotmail.com and visit us on Facebook at All About Wraps.
The Speed 51 Video Network live races, highlights, interviews, features, and more. You want it, the Speed 51 Video Network has it.
You gotta be kidding me! There's total chaos! What a wild finish! Oh my goodness!
Become a member of the Speed 51 Video Network today at speed51.com.
Yeah!
This is Finish Line.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. Coming up on the conclusion of our first hour of coverage. Finish Line on the air. Wesley Outland here with you. Getting ready to go back to the phone lines, and we're going to talk about the USA 100 going on this weekend. Bill Sawyer's Virginia Motor Speedway. $20,000 to win. $3,000 to win for the Fast Track National Tour. A glorified practice session, if you will, for the events that are coming up in September for the Fast Track World Championship, and a whole bunch of other great things as well. We're going to go to the phone lines right now, and speaking of this prestigious event, this big event, we are going to go to the lines, and we are going to speak to Mr. Ernie Shelton, the man, the visionary, the founder behind what is the USA 100, the race for the Golden Eagle. Ernie Shelton, welcome to Finish Line. Good afternoon.
Hey, how you doing, Wesley?
I'm doing great, my friend. How have you been doing, and how's your health been lately?
I'll tell you what, I'm pissed. Doing great.
That's so great to hear that.
Appreciate you asking.
Yes, sir, definitely. Hey, so you got your prestigious event that is the 43rd USA 100 this weekend at Virginia Motor Speedway in celebration of their 50th anniversary season, a $20,000 to win race, the race for the Golden Eagle, one of the prestigious races you want to win. Talk about what is the USA 100 to the man that created it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's hard to believe it's 28 years old, but no, thankful.
around that long. The past 13 years ago, and it's just been through the roof. The tremendous story. It would take hours to tell you the stories through the years of the winter and all, but the who's who in dirt racing, in our generation and previous generation from the 70s, it's just got a lot of history. And just about everyone watched. Said there's only one Saturday night I'll be able to raise the and the old series, the track racing series. It's just a race fan, a late model fan dream night. I mean, they get there, get a couple of hot laps, the group qualifying, and then that's what you got. You got what you got. And you go back about group qualifying, and it's going to, and without saying you already know what I'm talking about, but you actually, until you visited Motor Speedway, you can into the facility itself, and Bill and Clark Sawyer and DC and Kid Bob. I mean, it's a full-time operation, and you combine it with the nation's premier late model, super model regional racing series, the ultimate fast track series is it's just through the
Hey, Ernie, I don't know if you can hear me or not, buddy, but we are having a really bad time hearing your conversation. The signal's really bad. I don't know if you're in the mountains or if the signal's cutting in and out, but if you can, text me a different number, or if you have a home number you can give me and I can call you on a direct line, because the cell signal's not working very good right now with you on the air. Okay,
can you hear me better now?
It's coming in a little bit better, but it's still cutting in and out. It's real staticky and cutting in and out. I've heard garbled for the last 2 minutes of it cutting in and out, in and out.
I apologize for that. Unfortunately, I'm not at my rest.
I got you. I'll tell you what. Let's hang up, and my producers are going to try a different unit, and I'll try to call you right back. So just stand by. Okay, everybody, we're going to try to get back a hold of Ernie Shelton here in just a moment. I think you probably heard as much as what I heard. There was kind of a garbled thing, but you can hear the excitement and the intensity in his voice talking about what is the USA 100 at Bill Sawyer's Virginia Motor Speedway. So we're going to reset our server. Is that what we're going to do? We're going to go to a different one? Thank you, my buddy Trey Snide, by the way. My executive producer does a phenomenal job behind the scenes. Without his help in what we do, we would not be able to make all these things possible. So we're going to reset things here in just a moment, and we will get ready for him to be on the program, and we will try to reset and get back on the air, of course, Mr. Ernie Shelton, because I do want him to be on the program. I want him to talk about the race that is the USA 100, but I also want everybody to be able to understand him clearly as well. So coming up again at 12:15, we are going to speak with Mr. Brian Campbell, Mr. Money in the Bank. I seen him chime in on my Facebook page just a moment ago. And Heinz, hope you're doing well, my friend. Pleasure working with you, emceeing the NASCAR Legends reunion a couple of weeks ago during the Coca-Cola 600 weekend in Charlotte. And again, also we'll have Carson Ferguson joining us at again 12:45. So all of those guests joining us on the program. We're going to try to reset now and go back to the line and try to talk to Mr. Ernie Shelton. Hopefully we'll have a better connection this time, and we'll be able to knock this interview out of the park. Again, love and respect for the man that is Ernie Shelton and what he has done with the USA 100, of course, being a track promoter himself, being a race announcer, a broadcaster as his own self as well, hosting motorsports shows, and of course, this event is his baby. It is his event that he created. It started off at Beckley, West Virginia. It has now moved for about the last 8-9 years or so to Virginia Motor Speedway. Ernie Shelton, you back here with me, my friend?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's so much